So this is a post-Christmas ride, 27th of December, parking at Satterthwaite and then a loop up through Grizedale, Claife, and then back along the North Face Trail. This is the Motley Crew. This is after the climb up Breasty Haw, heading along above Raven Crag through Great Wood before descending Bleabury Hill. Could be described as gorillas in the mist, given the state of most of us. Following Al and Richard, and I've got Paul on my tail. Coming down with the cold here, as the day after I was ruined, and have been since I'm into New Year. I've been editing videos since then. You can see how misty it was. Post-Christmas ride. We did something similar 2017.
Oh dear, sorry Paul. Oh Jesus.
Yep, that's how I felt. Getting into the final descent as we drop down in front of Bleabury Hill, down to the regroup at the car park at the bottom. Clearly not finding my flow quite yet. Set out. Me, brother Richard, Al, Nev, Mike, Paul, who come up from Cornwall, Spud, Howard and Jan. And a few mechanicals on the ride, mainly punctures to be fair. Various stages, so we were out for longer than anyone anticipated. Ended up having to cut short the planned route where we were thinking of going over Parker Moor and down Three Witches. We ended up having to curtail that given the failing daylight. It's me not really getting my head round loose-ish stone. And then we regrouped. This is definite gorillas in the mist shot. And we're heading off to find the start of the Fox, but ended up going the wrong way, needless to say.
We've got towards Fox here, I think, don't we?
Would be if we'd have headed the right way, but then we turned around. And then I hang back here just to see whether Richard makes it across with dry feet and avoiding the rocks. It's good enough, so we're off. Trying to stay on Richard's, reasonably close to Richard's back wheel here. The trouble is, you get too close or directly behind him and then the camera gets covered in dirt, as you can see there. So I tend to be off slightly to one side, just to avoid the water and mud that's getting thrown up. I love this run down here.
good.
Yes. And then we regrouped and dropping into Cheeky that was very muddy and slippery. I'll adopt speedway stance around the corner at the bottom. All sorts of stuff getting thrown up here. Modicum of control. And after this it's climb up to Neosaurit. A bit of a slog up onto top of Claife, past Moss Eccles, Wisene Tarns.
Cheers, Nev.
Only a fantastic view. Easy charmer. Misty's dropped in again. Final descent over rough hairs before a long wet rocky descent takes us down through Colt House. Struggled with water splash on this, so there's quite a bit edited out. Quite a bit of zooming in to avoid spots that end up on the camera at various points. This is Paul in front, then Al. Windscreen wiper in action there. Into Hawkshead eventually. We encountered a chap walking over a bit lower down, and then there was a family group out. I think they all thought we were slightly mad. I can't understand why. But yes, this is seriously zoomed in on Paul to avoid all the water spots on the lens.
Thank you.
Didn't know it at the time, but never got a puncture on the higher bits. But Spud and he had stopped to fix that. And Jen had already gone back because they had to get up to Canberra a little bit earlier. It's probably the roughest bit of the descent section there.
Oh, there's 4 more, 5 more.
Let's get your counting head on, Adrian. There was a lot of this. Here he is.
Where do you meet those people at, Rick?
Pardon?
Where do you meet those people?
Oh, they were well off the track. Oh, they were enjoying us coming past. Nev's got a puncture.
Is he on tubeless?
Who?
Ned.
I doubt it, the stuff will be too expensive.
And Al had got a puncture as well, dented his rim. We couldn't get the damn thing to seal.
We're all blind as each other.
Not 30 better than it was, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah.
a pair of mole grips to try and straighten the rim. Needed to put a worm in the tyre. And then into Hawkshead for lunch. I like this, it's tickled me. At the cafe that we always go to. And then the long climb out of Hawkshead, up Vicarage Lane to climb out of Walker Ground, eventually to Low Park. And then we decided to cut short our ambitions of going over Parker Moor because the day was getting on and we thought we were going to run out of light. So we picked up the North Face trail. This is me following Richard into the first section that we did. It was the right thing because we had, I think, another 2 punctures before we finished for the day. This bit's had quite a bit of work done to it. A few berms put into it. See how much water's been put down over the last few days. And they've replaced most of the netting that used to be on the boardwalks. The boardwalk's been taken out, or they've put on the sandpaper-like strips, grip tape strips. Show off better. Miles up front now. Last bit of the descent back down to the fire road. Not quite sure why they've put such big blocks in, not really in keeping with the rest of the trail. They don't really flow very well. Then set off up the trail and ended up having to turn round. And we found that there was another puncture that needed to be sorted.
Yeah.
And then we're back on the North Face trail. Fairly long section of single track that eventually drops down to the visitor centre. Richard's up front, then out. Paul's right behind me. Been hoping to get a sausage roll at the cafe, but they'd sold out by the time we got there. And we come up quickly on a group that passed us while we were fixing the puncture. I'm not sure if the chap in front got intimidated, but he doesn't fare so well here. Oh. This section of the trail undulates a bit. Some good flowy sections on it, but quite a lot of laborious flat or climbs.
Whoa!
Slightly misjudged it there, does I? Bit of an overreaction by yours truly. And then the final flowy section down to the visitor centre. And a couple of gates to interrupt the flow, of course. I think it had got to about 3 o'clock now. Maybe a bit later. We're all grateful that we didn't make the decision to extend over Parkermore, otherwise we'd have been going down the Three Witches in pretty poor light, I think. This is Spud. Best bit all day. Mike. And Al and Paul. And through the visitor centre. Going back along the road into Satterthwaite before returning to the vehicles after an eventful ride out. Good ride, good company. There we go.